Welcome back for another book talk video. It's Tuber Tuesday, and I'm doing it as a tag Tuesday. Believe it or not, I'm getting caught up on my tags. I still need to do the alphabet letter tags that Jim's been making from Jim's books, reading, and stuff. And I was also tagged in a couple of other tags. I figure I'll get to them eventually. Here we go. This is the Contradictions Tag. I was tagged by Yere at Drawn to Stories. The original tag is by Daniela at Only If For a Page. You should go check out both of their YouTube channels if you're not already watching their videos. The Contradictions tag is set up where it's got a pair of things, one that's good but one that's bad. There are 9 prompts, but the 9th prompt is to tag someone, and I'll go ahead and let you know I'm tagging you. That's right. If you're watching this video, you're tagged by me. Just say that I tagged you when you make your video. So other than that, it's got 8 prompts. Prompt 1. I love this genre, but didn't like this book. I guess I should pick a science fiction or fantasy book, because that is the majority of what that I read. In science fiction, I really did not like the 4th book in the Dune series. I'll just go ahead and throw that one out there. I enjoyed the first 3 books as a trilogy, thought it was awesome. The 4th book went off the deep end. Number 2, I rarely read this genre, but I love this book. I don't really read romance books that are just romance, but the winner in 2020 for the Goodreads Choice Award in the romance category was Of Blood and Ash. From Blood and Ash? Of Blood and Ash? It's one of those. And that book was actually really good. I was reading the winners in the different categories back in January. That book is a nice fantasy novel. It actually doesn't overdo the romantic elements. Number 3, I love this trope, but didn't like this book. I love the found family trope, so I was supposed to really enjoy The Lies of Locke Lamora, but I did not, unfortunately. I've made a video about it. You can go back through my fantasy playlist and look at it if you want to. Number 4, I hate this trope, but I love this book. This is a tough one for me. I'm not a huge fan of the word hate. I'll just play the game and make up something for this. I don't know if it's really true, but let's say that I hate the love triangles that are overdone. But I really loved Star Wars. Number 5, I love this author, but I didn't like this book. There's an author named Ernest Cline who did Ready Player One and Ready Player Two. He also had a book called Armada. I did not enjoy Armada very much. Number 6, I previously disliked a book by this author, but I loved this book. That would be Andre Norton with Quag Keep being the book that I didn't like, but later I enjoyed other works by Andre Norton. Number 7, I love this cover, but didn't like this book. That's such a tough one for me. I like most of the books that I read. Let me just look real quick on Goodreads. Just real quick. Let's see. The things that I gave low stars to... Oh, the book Red Shirts by John Scalzi, which could have been my answer to another question, because I like all of his other books that I've read. It's got that cool cover imitating the Star Trek look with the red shirt, but I thought the book was weird, and not in good weird ways. I think for my next Science Fiction Sunday, I may just bump what's on my schedule and talk about Red Shirts. So please come back on Sunday, and I'll probably do a Red Shirts talk about the specifics of how I understand that a lot of people love that book and why they like it, but why I specifically was let down by it. And number 8, I don't like this cover, but I loved this book. I'm gonna go with Stephen King's series for The Dark Tower. I bought the set that's got to where they all match, but it's weird. It's like someone spilt paint on the books, but on each one individually with a bunch of different colors, and then they put them all in the box together. So it is a matching set, but it's a matching set of weirdness, and I wish that the covers didn't look like that. I wanted a set. I wanted it to match. I bought it on purpose, but once I got it in the mail and I looked at it, I was like, I wish that they would have had a different version available at a good price, but oh well. This was a fun tag. I highly encourage you to think about contradictions in your reading. Thank you again, Yere, for tagging me, and thank you everyone for listening to the tag. That's it for today. Maybe tomorrow I'll try and see how many of those alphabet letter tags from Jim that I can get through in one video before I get worn out or freak out that it's going to take too long to edit. Every day is a good day for a book talk or a tag video. Peace.